Good morning. Happy Saturday. It is 9 o'clock and it is already pretty warm out here. But people are out early playing tennis and walking their dogs and just having a good time because you know what? It's going to be hot out today. Yes, they're saying it's going to be up to 111, 112. So it's going to be a hot one. But you know what? You can't stop living just because it's hot. Sometimes you just got to adjust your plan. Just like with life. Sometimes life gets kind of heated up too. And you have to adjust your plan. You can't stop living. You just have to find ways to get through it. So in this case, since it's very hot out today, get out early. Still enjoy it, get some sun, but don't be out in the hot rays of the sun. Don't do that because heat stroke is real. I have seen so many people go down from heat stroke. My daughter went down from heat stroke really bad last month and a half ago, but she had reason to because my daughter works in the hospital with patients and she had to wear, because she has a new job now, she had to wear one of those suits. So like the doctors and nurses and everyone would do when they were treating patients is they'd be masked up head to toe in their gear, so you're hot as hell under that. And being that it's really hot and a lot of these people have to work outside, because that's what happened with my daughter. She had to wear her gear, go outside to test these people. It's super hot and she went down. The person who's helping went down. But that happens. We all go down sometimes, the best of us. Keep your body hydrated. Man, keep your body hydrated. Tell you this, a lot of people might already know, but by the time you feel thirsty, you've already been dehydrated for at least 15 minutes. So, keep the water intake up. There's a water fountain behind me somewhere. I don't know, I can't see that well. But I have my shopping cart because I am walking to the store and getting the groceries, enjoying the day at the park, just kind of doing everything all at once. And then later, who knows? There'll be something fun to do in the house. Who knows what I'll be doing? Maybe I'll clear out the furniture and get out the cardboard box and start breakdancing. No, I'll just be breaking my old bones then if I did that. And we can't be cracking the old bones. Anyway, yes, everybody, times are hot just like this weather. But you know what? Our spirit is not. We're good. So just, even during hot times, during heated moments, during heated debates, during heated situations, adjust your plan, don't lose your spirit, and move according. Just because it may be hot and there may be people out there who can't handle it, doesn't mean you can't. You can make an active decision right now to do something different, to do something better, to get yourself out of the heat. If it's too hot, change your environment. If your friends are too hot, change the environment. Never mind. I could just keep going, but I got jokes today. So see, look, people out. And my eyes are red because I actually cried a little bit. I know it's silly, but I'm seeing all these people out here, right? And they're having a good time and they are playing tennis and living just wonderful. There's a little child that just went by on a bike, maybe 6 or so, and had on a mask. And that hurt my heart because I couldn't imagine being a child these days and then having to wear a mask. Like our voices aren't muffled enough as it is. It was just sad to me. I understand people are trying to protect themselves and families the best way they know how. But that just hurt my heart. It just touched my soul. And I had to walk away. I had to kind of turn my eyes away and That's why I went on the swing over here. And then I made this video because it's a raw moment. It's an honest moment. And that's the way I like to be, is authentic. So while I am living through this, I'm hoping to share a little bit with you. I don't know if my message today is find ways out of the heat, or is it about how, do you recall the Bible? There was a furnace, and there were 3 people burning in it. And then another appeared. And then it appeared as if they were dancing. And they made it out. So even while going in the furnace and thinking that you are in your hottest spot and that there is nothing that can get you out, guess what? You're wrong. There is. As long as there's breath in you, there's God. As long as there's breath in you, you have a chance. As long as you're on this side, you can still make a difference. If it's too hot, get out. Now, this message, point to it. I really don't know. Sharing a few thoughts, bummed about the kid. That's kind of what triggered me to do the video, was seeing the little one on their bike with the mask on. It made me sad, and I didn't want to stay in a sad mind frame because that's not beneficial to me or anybody else, nor will that have helped me 10 minutes from now, a day from now, a week from now. So I said, okay, let's switch it. Let's do something different instead. So that's when I got my camera and said, let's say something positive and motivational. Let's say something to make a positive ripple, because aggregatory thought travels. Our words have power, but so does our mental capacity have power. There's greatness within each one of us. So it's important that we learn to utilize each of our skills and talents. So me, I'm still in the process of adjusting a few things, but I think overall I've made a lot of progress. If I looked back at my old self to now, and I say in my soul, where am I at? I'm whole now. Before, I was just fragmented pieces, just parts of me everywhere, but not all together. You know how life gets, and your thoughts get fragmented. Or if you're someone who's suffered from abuse, you have blocks in your mind, so you have fragments. You have things that have happened, traumas in your life that have happened that you have blocked out, so that has caused you to lose that fragment. See, traumatic events will cause you to temporarily, because it will come back. God always comes back in the end. Everything is revealed in the end. You can't hide from the truth. So you're going to have to deal with it at some point. So each time a person has a trauma happen and their mind fragments, you lose space, you lose time, you lose a piece of yourself. And as time goes by, because you've blocked out so many memories, you begin to forget who you are. Don't let that happen. Even they said no at the same time, so I was shaking my head. Don't let that happen. Take control of the situations around you. If they are not productive, get out. Don't just sit there and be a willing participant, and then you can't be a victim once you've been made aware. Well, I mean, you could be a victim, but I mean, you could continue to remain a victim by just complaining and doing nothing. Or you could start changing and making a slow process of different decisions, so that you then are no longer a victim but an overcomer, because those situations have passed. They are not you. Now, where you're at now, if you're continuing to repeat the same cycles and they're not positive, take a look at yourself. Get out the heat. Get out the heat, you guys. I just wish greatness for us all. Okay, that's all. Take care.